Welcome to HGC's IgnitionWeb tutorials. Today we are going to look at how to manage website event postings using IgnitionWeb's Calendar Manager. Calendar Manager is a convenient IgnitionWeb module that allows administrators to create, modify, and delete calendar events for their website. Give visitors a quick and easy-to-read overview of upcoming activities, with the ability to search using specific event criteria. Calendar Manager enables you to add, edit, or delete calendar items such as social events, important dates, meetings, and activities. Events may be added using what you see is what you get rich text formatting and may be previewed online to ensure proper display before publishing. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'll be creating and managing a calendar event using WOW, the IgnitionWeb demo site. I'm going to get started by logging into IgnitionWeb and clicking on Calendar Manager. This will bring me to a listing of all the calendar events that have been created for my site. From the calendar event listing, you can verify the status, name, type, language, start and end date of any given event. From the actions column, you can edit, deactivate, or delete existing events, or create a repeat event using similar criteria. Create a new event by clicking on Add New Event. Select a language. English events will appear on the English front end of your website. Events created in French will appear on the French front end. Enter a name for your website. The event name will appear as the event title on your website's front end. Select a start and end date. The start and end date determine the period that your event will be posted on the website's front end. Input the time of the event. This entry can be numerical or alphabetical. For example, I will put noon. Select an activity type. WOW allows for the selection of 4 activity types, but your IgnitionWeb installation may be different. If your event has a featured speaker or speakers, you can enter their names in the speaker lecturer field. If there is more than one speaker, be sure to separate their names with commas. If you have any images you want to attach to your event announcement, you can do that here. Just click Add and select your image via IgnitionWeb's Media Center browser. Next, add a description for the event activity. Next, indicate the location of your event. Select a status. For ultimate awareness, IgnitionWeb allows you to notify an administrator of the event posting to keep them in the loop. The last step before we preview and submit our event posting is to indicate whether we want to import it into a mailing campaign. Simply select your campaign from the drop-down listing. Preview your event posting. If satisfied with the result, click Submit. Press OK to publish to your website's front end, or press Cancel to leave it in a pending state to be activated later by you or a supervisor. We are now back in the calendar event listing where the new event is listed. You can edit the event by clicking Edit. Note that Select Version and Front End URL are now present in the form. Select Version is a component of IgnitionWeb's convenient versioning functionality. Each time you modify your event, IgnitionWeb will save a version. This ensures that you never lose work and can always return to previous versions if necessary. The front-end URL is a direct link to the event posting that can be copied into your browser's address bar or attached to emails and documents as a hyperlink. This is a fast and easy way to share the new article with others. Before we are done, let's jump over to our website's front end and take a look at our listing in action. As you can see, our event is clearly listed on the WOW Events page. Now that you know how to add calendar events using IgnitionWeb's Calendar Manager, you can keep your visitors aware of all the things you and your organization are up to. That concludes HGC's tutorial on IgnitionWeb's Calendar Manager. We hope that you've learned a lot and encourage you to check out HGC's other IgnitionWeb tutorials so that you can become an IgnitionWeb master.